full story, I'm also an orchardist, or was, and my family are all farmers, and I appreciate the challenges that we have on the land. I had an orchard down south with 3,000 fruit trees amongst everything else, and I certainly appreciate the impact of climate change. I also understand the logistic problem in terms of marketing product. I also understand the production level, all the challenges we have in that field. So I don't come to this as a stranger in terms of farming. It's just a different type of farming up here. Without a doubt, climate change is certainly having an impact. I noticed it in the orchard, and it's happening in this country. I was the Minister for Water, and I understand what the water sharing system's all about, and the water sharing plan that we put in place, and I'll put the last of the water sharing plans on the east coast here, of all the river systems, and they buggered it, particularly out west. They took their eye off the ball, and the farmers are doing it tough. I know it's a drought. I was the Minister during the Millennium Drought. I understand the challenges, but it's the management of the system that is very, very important. And what happened? They took the eye off the ball, and we have a much more serious problem than we should have had. We should be looking at drought relief for all the farmers well before there's a drought. We've got to build up resilience, and we've got to put systems in place to actually go back and to help these people when the need is there. We shouldn't be reacting all the time. Because there's no support, or there haven't been support, and David's and his team have done some good work there, I'll recognise that. We need to be able to make sure that the mental health services are available to the people who are being impacted, and that is through the health services, of course, but you can't deliver the health services if you take $58 billion out of the system in the first place. The dairy industry, I've only got 3 minutes, haven't I? Just go through a couple of points that we have already resolved and landed on. We'll establish a mandatory code of conduct to address the market power balance between dairy farmers and the processors. So we've already made that commitment. We'll also pursue the implementation of a minimum farm gate milk price for all farmers. So we're actually attacking it from a number of angles. We have it on our radar. I'm a member of what is called Country Labor, not just Labor. There are a lot of us out here in the bush who have the same aspirations as many people in the bush. The Country Labor team live in country New South Wales. That's what we do. So we're not strangers to you, we're not strangers to regional New South Wales, and we're certainly not strangers to the agricultural community. What we are trying to do is to put some systems in place to help you or help them through their difficulty. Areas in relation to logistics, there's been some work done on the transport services and the systems. We need places where people can actually get their product to market quick and inexpensively. We have to make those kind of long-term decisions now, otherwise our farmers are going to do it even worse once we come out of the drought.